Morning, y'all. Afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this. Mama D. Price here. And I have been wanting to come. Things have been stopping me. I've let them. I apologize. I'm here today. So, I wanted to... fear is coming at us from every place. And there is no way that we should be allowing it. We shouldn't even be allowing it. Fear has been designed to shut us down, and we're letting it. And it's time to stop. I, for one, am not for that. I am not with it. It's not in my purview. The fear that they're throwing around now, they're throwing fear of sending our children to school. They're throwing the fear of other races. You know, I can't be around this race because whatever. You know the fear. Y'all don't even need me to list it. What are you afraid of? Let's start there. Whatever it is, you've already been delivered from it. Whatever it is, there has already been a tool for you to use that has been freely given by God. Yeah, I said it. By God, for every person walking the face of the earth, no matter your color, no matter your creed, no matter your religion. It says he's given his angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways. The thing is, we don't believe it. It's time to believe it. I apologize. I got this giant schnauzer over here who is annoyed at his friend Bailey. Fear has shut us down. We are afraid to go to public events. We're afraid to go to concerts. We're afraid to send our children to school. We're afraid to go to the store. We're afraid to go wherever it is that's outside of our house. But let me tell you something about fear. Whatever it is that you're afraid of, you're tying yourself to it because you're playing this mental reel in your head over and over of this thing attached to you, and it helps to feed the fear. And in feeding the fear, you're drawing it to you. We're all talking about, the law of attraction. We believe in the law of attraction. Do you believe in the law of attraction? Have you seen it work in your life? It's true. It's a spiritual law. But guess what? The law of attraction will attract you to anything that you put your mind to. So if you are running mental images in your head of something happening to you and your children, guess what the law of attraction is going to do? It's going to attract it to you. And the more that fear attaches itself to you, it's like a magnet. Take a magnet and put it near a strong magnet now, not one of them little things that most of us put on our refrigerator. But take a strong magnet and get it close to any piece of metal, and it's coming. It's coming. And that's what us imagining things happening to ourselves, to our children, to any of our loved ones, that's what it does if we focus on it. What we focus on becomes a part of our lives. Y'all, we got to get rid of the fear. We got to get rid of the fear. The fear is attaching and attracting you to the very thing you do not want. There is no accident that there are hundreds of times in Scripture where God says, fear not. Because he knows that we were created in his image after his likeness. And he knows that he used his imagination to get us here. And hello, we use our imagination. The things we see within ourselves, we attach ourselves to. And so if we're constantly believing the things that they're saying about diseases, about COVID, about whatever it is, when we believe it, when we look at it and say that's a possibility, it becomes something that we have now said yes to in our lives, y'all. We have got to get a hold of the fear, and the only way to do that is in changing what we're looking at. Because if what you're seeing in your mind is what they're showing us these images. If this is what you're seeing, and if this is what you're imagining happening in your mind, if you're seeing this attached to anything you love in your mind, it's coming. So that's all I wanted to say. Take it, don't take it, that's up to y'all. You know, just because you don't believe something, don't mean it ain't true. That's a mama thing. That's a Mama D thing. Just because you don't believe something, don't mean it's not true. And just because you believe something doesn't mean it is, but it will be true for you. Because you believe it. See, I don't believe COVID can affect me. I don't believe any of these diseases running around here that people are afraid of. I ain't getting them. They're not going to affect me. Believe it, don't believe it, don't matter to me. I don't even care. However, if you believe it's true for you, it will affect you. So that's all I'm going to say about that. I ain't mean to offend anybody, but this fear thing, y'all, we have got to get a hold of it, because it is ruining not only our lives, but the lives of our children. We pass this fear to our children. We don't want to live like this. My kids don't live in fear. My kids do not live in fear. Their mother doesn't live in fear. Their father didn't live in fear. My mother didn't live in fear. Well, to a point. I don't even want to get into that. But she taught her daughter not to. I will get into that. She taught her daughter not to live in fear. It is a choice. It's a choice. So, hey, baby. Hey, Frank. Hey, Shannon. I love y'all. Take it. Don't take it. But I could not sit any longer and not say anything. We do not have to live in fear. It's a choice. It's a choice. And Psalm 91, y'all already know I'm that Psalm 91 lady, has been my protection and has protected me my entire life. It has protected my mother. It protected my children. It's protecting my grandchildren. It's protecting my great-grandchildren. I do not live in fear of anything that they're throwing out here happening to me and my kids. And I teach them the same thing. Or at least I've taught them the same thing. Let me just put that out there. I have taught them to do this. Whether they do it or not is up to them. Because we all have free will. We all have a choice to do whatever it is. We've all been given the choice. I'm not telling y'all follow me, don't follow me, but I'm telling you, you don't have to live in fear. I am saying you do not have to live in fear. You have the choice to do that or not. What side are you coming down on? Because whatever choice you make, you can always change your mind. Whatever choice you have made, you can say, you know what, up until this point, I've chosen to live in fear. Right now, I'm choosing not to. I'm stepping back over this line. Or not. It's up to you. But one of the things Scripture has taught me is that fear brings torment. People who live in fear are tormented by those fears. I'm not down, and you shouldn't be either, but that's on you. All right, I'm talking now. I need to go. I love you all, or I wouldn't even be here. I wouldn't even be here. I don't want to see you live like this, because you don't have to. That's all I'm saying. Y'all have an amazing day here. Mama D out. Bye.